starting off with Jamie, and he says Grandpa Brian was Ange in, and he most definitely was.
To the
he
end.
most definitely was.
He loved Ange. Yeah, he loved Ange, and he thinks he's someone who I think we could really build something with, and a really good manager. And I think he was a real believer in him. And yeah, 100%, he was definitely Ange in.
XG philosophy yesterday, 2.4 for Brentford, 0.96 to Tottenham. However, Tottenham ended up winning 2-0.
Yeah, it wasn't one for the stats yesterday. As I said, I didn't think it was a vintage display, and it was one we had to ride our luck a bit at times. But again, I think in terms of the amount of work these players have been putting in, we probably just deserved a bit of luck. And I wouldn't say we won luckily, but I would say we did have to ride our luck, but we made it count in the end.
Tottenham tweeting out the Premier League player of the match, and that is Jed Spence with an unbelievable...
He's just missing a cigar. That cigar picture that he sent to Neil Warnock.
And what a monstrous display from our Jed.
Yeah, phenomenal. Deserved man of the match. I was saying this, he probably deserves... that picture's just missing a cigar, you have that picture with a cigar. So phenomenal from Jed, and he's just going from strength to strength, and he seems to really excel against these really good wingers on that side defensively, and he seems to be growing and looking a lot more comfortable on the ball on that side as well. I'm just excited to see him on the right in his natural position, because I think we literally got 20 minutes of it against Southampton before he had to move over to the left, and he was brilliant. I don't think we've seen him since.
Yeah. He also sent out a tweet. I don't know if it's in the reacts, but he sent out a tweet after the game saying, "I'm hungry, let's eat."
Did he? Yeah. Fantastic. Everyone's jumping on that. What's it called? Because Danso did that as well.
Oh, did he?
I think, was it Danso? Someone else did. I think it was Danso. Fantastic.
Tim Winston says, lads at WeAreTottenhamTV, absolutely gutted to hear the news about Grandpa. Was a legend in every way. Thoughts with the family, and we'll be raising a glass to him on Thursday night. And obviously Tim Winston sings the songs within the stadium at halftime, pre-game and everything like that. So thank you very much, Tim. Spurs Army tweeted this out saying, this is quality. It would appear that Yang Min Hyuk has bought toys for a QPR attacker Paul Smith's child. Reminder that the 18-year-old winger is on loan from Tottenham and only joined QPR last week. That is wholesome.
Yeah, phenomenal. But we all know that the Korean people, they're all so much about respect. And that, I remember when Son first signed, he bought Korean food for the whole squad. He put on a whole thing. Like they're always so great in those aspects. And looks like Yang Min Hyuk, is also the same like that.
Absolutely. This was Kevin Danso watching the Spurs game yesterday, saying, "Let's go at Spurs official." Looking forward to seeing him on the pitch. That's for sure.
Great. He's fully COYS already.
Yeah.
But he was permanent, wasn't he? So we've got him permanently.
25 million,
25 million.
Mari7, Sonny and Ange after the game yesterday sharing a hug.
Yeah, that's a nice moment after the game.
Scroll down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Him and Ange, which is great to see. And there were some people who said that they didn't get on. There's a rumour about it. I don't know, but they seem to be all right. It's a nice moment. Son's definitely been stepping up in the last few weeks.
Yeah, definitely. Mari again saying, this is the perfect picture. Look at that.
It's a fantastic picture. Look, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
George Prophet says, gutted for all. Let's try and arrange a minute's applause at the next home game. Today was for Grandpa. Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah, and I really did feel that way a lot of the time. Like watching the game, it was such a gritty performance. It was such a fighting, battling display, and really resonated with, it's a lot of battling Grandpa did have to do in his last, year or so of life. And I thought it was beautiful to get that win yesterday for him.
KPV, sorry for your loss, mate. My thoughts and prayers are with you and your family. Rest in peace, legend. London Foot Golf Centre says, so sorry for your loss, lads. Some of your best streams included Grandpa and his passion for Spurs, and it's wonderful that you could share those moments together. Rest in peace, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying, come on, you Spurs.
I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I'm sure he'd love it. Thank you so much.
Jush King saying, my condolences, lads. He was a great man that I had the pleasure of meeting. Top guy and proper Spurs. May he rest in peace. Just Juve says, sincere condolences, my friends. Johnny H says, rest in peace. Sorry to hear your sad news. Ben and Sim wishing you a long life. Kate and Jimbo says, Jimbo and I are devastated for you and your family. The world is a darker place without Grandpa Brian in it. Sending you lots of love. Carefree Lewis says, God Bless you both. Sorry for your loss. He was such a kind spirit. Blessed to have met him. Last Word on Spurs, saying on behalf of everyone at Last Word on Spurs, our thoughts and condolences are with both Ben and Sim at this impossibly sad time. We wish you both a long life and send our love to you and all the family. To Grandpa Brian, we hope that you rest in peace.
Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you. Yeah. Will May says, standing in front of you boys throughout our time at Wembley, I know how much your grandpa meant to you. Everyone loved him. He helped you grow your channel. He'll always be watching on and proud of where you go from here. I hope to see you both soon.
Oh, lovely message.
Anfield Agenda said, so sorry for your lost lads, R.I.P. Brian. Georgia Killier says, really, really sorry to hear that, guys. My condolences to you both on the rest of you and the rest of your family. Talk THFC says, really, really devastated by this. He was a legend. So sorry, lads. And that's just like a tiny
literally.
snippet of what's come through.
Such amazing messages from everyone, and I can tell, as I say, I can tell my family been reading them. It means so much to them as well. They've really been moved by the amount of messages and support and love that have come through, and it's really been incredible. It's really been something to behold, to be honest. That the level, just the sheer scale of it, has just been astonishing. It really has, and it's really touched all of us.
Hotspur Reports tweeted this out saying, this is what it means. And look at Pedro Porro after the game yesterday.
Yeah, I think you could see after the game there was that a huddle they did, and maybe they'll bring it up, but you can really see that they needed that the whole squad needed that yesterday, and it was a big moment for them.
Incredibility says, adventure, excitement, completely shutting down Brian and Buemo. This Jedi craves all these things, and that's the picture I made on AI after the I can't remember which game it was, but after another man match display from Jed Spence. Chris Cowlin says, Brentford 0, Spurs 2, such an important win for Tottenham today. Jed Spence was excellent again, and that was just the team in a huddle. Was it prior to the game or after the game yesterday?
That was after the game. Yeah, I'm saying they did a huddle after the game.
Lovely.
And which I think again shows the togetherness of the squad. I've seen, as I said before, I've seen other, not you, I'm saying other content creators I've seen on the platform after some defeats have suggested it's clear now that the players are no longer playing for Ange, and it's obvious, and all these different things, and I've never really subscribed to that. And I think, seeing how much that win meant to them, I think yesterday, I think it just goes to show that they really are fighting for him. And look, it was a big win, big performance, and let's see how the season plays out.
Jed, this is the tweet I was talking about from Jed Spence. I'm hungry, let's eat.
100%. And with the amount of football he played during the first half of the season, I'm sure he's starving. So
yeah, there's a really insightful thread here from the Euroexpert on Kevin Danso that I suggest that you all go and read. I mean, it's
fantastic stuff.
It'll take about half an hour to get through the whole thread, so it gives you a real insight of what Kevin Danso is actually about. So go over to the Euroexpert and check that one out. Maybe we'll bring out a video over the next couple of days about stats and what he's about. Lily White Lab says, Kevin Danso, 25 years old from Lens. Since moving to Lens in 2021, Danso has developed and improved at an impressive rate, possessing immense physicality and the pace to play in Postecoglou's high line. I believe he also counts as homegrown due to his time in Reading and MK Dons Academy.
Yeah, obviously not homegrown from a European, I don't think, point of view, but in the Premier League, I think.
Oh, I see. What is the next one? The next one goes back to the Elfsborg game. Mikey Moore broke a European record for the youngest English player to score in Europe competition history, and he broke Jimmy Greaves' record.
Which is, mad.
Jimmy Greaves was 17-year-old, 245 days. Mikey Moore, 17-year-old, 172 days.
Just goes to show how much. It just goes to show what a talent he is, I think.
Yeah. This one is just a Sonny reaction. I mean, I don't know what that reaction is. Someone says Sonny's expression is just so cute.
Yeah, of course he is. He's very cute.
Spurs Express saying what it means, and Dane Scarlett saying thank you, GOAT, thank you, and Mikey Moore says idol, and that's in reply to as well the tweet after the game with Sonny taking a selfie yesterday, or a picture with the 3 goal scorers in Mikey Moore, Dane Scarlett, and Damola Ajayi.
Yeah, they absolutely adore Sonny, don't they? And he's such a icon for them, and you can see how much they respect him, look up to him.
And Mikey just quote retweeting the one about his record, saying, "An unbelievable night for me and my family. Thank you, Spurs fans, for your support as always." Big up to Mikey. And look what it meant to the Spurs bench as well. If you just scroll down, look how they celebrated Mikey Moore's goal. Van der Ven giving the nod of approval. Look at that. I love it.
Fantastic. Oh, fantastic.
So scroll down.
They're all so happy for him, aren't they? And they know how much it meant to him. And that's a lovely moment as well. You should look at Rishi as well off the bench. They will probably all see, how much he's a Tottenham fan, how much it means to him on the training ground. And that moment, you can see it brings everyone together.
Yeah, and Ange said it after the game. He said that if these guys weren't footballers, they'd be in the stands right now.
Absolutely.
Spurs tweeted out after the game 3 of our own first Spurs goals for our 3 academy graduates, Dane Scarlett, Damola Ajayi, and Mikey Moore. And I guess we'll just look at this one from James Maddison on Twitter. If you scroll down, this one from Maddison says, "Hope Radu's okay, Mickey's back, Dane Scarlett bagsman, Damola debut goal, Mikey Moore's first goal, top 8 secured, come on you Spurs." And we're missing Maddison at the moment.
Definitely. Hopefully not too long before he's back.
And look at this picture with Gareth Bale and Dane Scarlett at the club.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Love that.
And last one that we'll look at is the one below from Ajayi. Just look what it meant to him. And just he was the biggest shock out of the lot, because nobody thought he would even get on the pitch.
Yeah, and he came on within, I think, with his first touch, he got a goal. And what a brilliant goal it was. And Scarlett to assist it as well. Just a great moment all round for everyone. And so brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So that is how the internet did react to the last 3 days of Spurs news.